let you know what's going on the racetrack. Do you find that advantageous, or are you so fast on the racetrack that you kind of can see it coming in front of you, materializing?
Sorry, can you repeat that question one more time?
Do you find it advantageous to have a spotter to help you on the racetrack, especially in situations like this, or are you fast enough on the racetrack that you can actually see things materialize in front of you?
Oh, it's definitely a huge help to, you know, have that spotter up in the stand telling us how the track is changing. And, you know, at the end of the day, it definitely comes down to my part to adjust the driving style and adjust to the track as the race goes on. So we're just going to go out there and have some fun and hopefully bring home another win today.
Well, best of luck, man. You guys have been working so hard during the off-season. You, your dad, your crew, that truck, everything seems to be coming together really, really fast. So best of luck, man. Have a great time.
You appreciate it.
Once again, that was Ricky Gutierrez in that orange and white Ford F-150 starting the front row. Here's our lineup real quick of ProLites. I'm sorry, as Pro 2s come out on the racetrack. It's Ricky Gutierrez in that 78 alongside of Troy Cox in 96, and Mason McCarthy is out there in that black 76. That is the Pro 2. You'll notice Dave Mason Jr. is out there as he had a huge incident yesterday afternoon during the race and pretty much was not able to get that truck fixed in time to get back out here on the racetrack, so he's pulled out. Now let's talk about the Pro Lights that are right behind the Pro 2s. We have got a very stout, talented field there. On the front row, when it comes to these guys, in no particular order, we got Robbie Hornsby in the 61, Kyle Knott in the 36, Carson Edders out there as well in the 57, Trey Gibbs has got a great afternoon going. Let's see if he can keep it going in ProLite. He's out there in the 15, Maximilian Pinto, as well as Jacob Rosales is out there in the 31. And we also have another driver in the Mini Open, Ryan Venegas is out there in the old style ProLite, back when it was a standardized chassis and a 4-cylinder, way back in the day. So there's a lot going on, lots going to be taking place in this racetrack, and all these drivers are going to be twice as busy as they normally are right before we take the green flag. It looks like we're getting lined up. The pace vehicle's pulling off the track. We're getting ready to go. Final race of the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you had a great time at home watching it, because it's on one more time. So Gutierrez gets a great jump off the line. Hey, oh man, track preparation is all about what these guys are dealing with right now, as it is way different than what they had earlier today during qualifying. It's Gutierrez up front in Pro 2. Williams right behind. Back in ProLite right now, 4th overall, and leading ProLite is Trey Gibbs, with Robbie Hornsby running that 2nd spot, completing lap number 1. Ricky G pulling out to a lead going into turn number 3. Followed by McCarthy and Cox, Troy Cox. And there's a cool story about Troy Cox we'll have to get to during the Compiello. But what's on the side of that truck and everything's going on. I learned a lot this afternoon when I stopped in the pits and talked to that team. But right now, looking all around the racetrack, how about this? Trey Gibbs is dicing with the Pro 2s. Trey Gibbs goes inside of Troy Cox. ProLite versus Pro 2. Going through turn 2. Troy Cox currently 3rd overall, 3rd in Pro 2. But here comes Trey Gibbs. Gibbs goes inside of Cox. He'll make the pass and just roosts Troy Cox into the cockpit, but we got a ProLite now running in 3rd spot overall. Gutierrez goes by. Here comes McCarthy. There goes Gibbs. There goes Cox. And Hornsby's not that far behind. Oh, there goes Troy Cox. Multiple barrel rolls in turn one. Probably 3 barrel rolls. He's back underway, but is there any kind of mechanical damage? He's slowed down. But as of right now, there is appears to be no damage on that Pro 2. But we've got a ProLite running second overall as the 51 or 57 of Carson Eder pulls off the track. Oh, am I starting to smell a grudge match race every weekend that we have a Great American Short Course event? Because the ProLites are kind of taking it to the boys right now. Trey Gibbs, second overall. Ricky G running up front in that Pro 2. McCarthy in a Pro 2 running up into that third spot. Third overall, second in class. Things have kind of settled down just a little bit, and here comes Troy Cox right back. He's back onto the track. They did a quick check. On the truck, sent him back out. He's at least one lap down, but Troy Cox back onto the track. It appears that he's pretty close to top speed, or is he? I think there's a fire underneath that truck right now. I think Troy Cox might be on fire. Don't know where you've been, old man, but you're missing some crazy racing right now.
I'm watching it. I'll tell you, man, that is insane. Troy Cox up and over, back on the rubber side down.
Yeah, his window net is down, and he's headed back to the pit, so his day is done. As the competition yellow comes out.
I mean, what about Trey Gibbs? My goodness.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a weekend. Like when he came out for introductions, I called, will that weekend continue? But there's a great battle for ProLite. I mean, do we call it second overall or leading in the class?
I don't know.
I mean,
wow.
What do we call this?
Something you don't see, that's for sure. April Winter just chimed in. This is a great race. That's awesome.
She likes it because the ProLites are kind of dicing with the Pro 2 guys. That's what that's about.
I like what she says. Boy, that's stuck. Scott in the box. Hey, what are you going to get for Christmas? A Scotty in a box. Hey, and I'll tell you what, Venega's doing good out there running in this class. I think this is a good place for him with the ProLites.
Well, he knows exactly what he has, and he knows what he's racing against, and that's half the problem with some of these drivers that got these big pro-style egos. And he knows exactly where he's at, so he's got no problem looking in the mirror and seeing Ricky coming up behind him and pulling off to the side. He actually flat out said so in staging, as I had a chance to talk to Ricky back there. But I'm telling you, I can't wait to see this kid head to the Midwest and take on some of those guys in Pro 2. I think he's got something for him.
There you go. Becky, Trey's mom, chiming in there. Proud mom. Very cool. Should be.
Back of the neck mom right about now. So right now we got Ricky Gutierrez running up front in a Pro 2. Second overall, Trey Gibbs in a ProLite, leading in his class. Then we got McCarthy in a Pro 2, the black truck. 76, I think his number is. 79, 76. Kyle Knott in a ProLite, running fourth overall. There's something about getting roosted by a Pro 2, way different than getting roosted by a ProLite. And I think Trey Gibbs just realized what that difference is.
The dirt clouds come at you a lot quicker.
Oh man, Kyle Knott goes around. They make slight contact with Carson Eder, and coming up on the short end is Kyle Knott. just making that truck look so sweet to that long left-hand sweeper. Ricky G looking so good up there right now. Right now, basically running test laps. Yeah, he's racing and accumulating points.
Boy, they did some good work on that. And I'll tell you, Gibbs, I can't wait to see him run some of the other series too. He's got a bright future in that ProLite for sure. I'd like to see what he can do in a Pro 2 eventually too.
I'm just thinking he might just like, okay, that's been fun in a ProLite. Let's go Pro 2 for the first weekend.
Yeah.
Dad? Be 3 laps remaining this time by. 3 laps remaining. Tell you, Trey Gibbs is going nowhere. He's hanging tight.
He's having the time of his life for sure.
Carson Edders pulled off the track. Carson's calling it a day. McCarthy goes by. Hornsby goes by. Here comes Kyle Knott. Tough break for him. He's got a long way to go with just a few laps remaining.
We saw Ryan Vegas. So attrition already affected the field here. Troy Cox, Carson Eder, Maximilian Pinto, all out, unfortunately. But we still got Gutierrez, Gibbs, McCarthy, Hornsby, Knott, and Venegas still running.
There's a great shot from the drone showing that split lane.
Yeah, I love that.
2 laps remaining this time by for our leader, Ricky Gutierrez. Trey Gibbs. You know, am I starting to sense a possibility of a Pro 2 ProLite challenge on every race weekend of the Great American Short Course?
Nah, that would be awesome, because I'll tell you, these kids in the ProLites are just so quick.
Well, the problem I'm seeing is that it used to be ProLite and Pro Buggy Challenge.
The V8 came along.
Yeah.
Well, the white flag should come out this time around, I believe.
Yep, it's in hand. But a great week of racing, a great week, even better week of testing for Ricky G. But how about Trey Gibbs? To take nothing away from our leader, but holy smokes. McCarthy goes by in the 76, the 61 of Robbie Hornsby. Kyle Knott come around in the ProLite. What, I think we have 2 Pro 2s on the track and 1, 2, 3, 4 ProLites.
Yep. Amazing thing is that ProLite mixed in the pattern here.
Checkered flags in hand. Papa Gutierrez is going to have one hell of a celebration this weekend, and he's got something going big time right now with that crew of his. Young Ricky G will take the second win of 2022. How about this? Taking the win at ProLite at second overall. Trey Gibbs in a ProLite. Taking second in Pro 2. McCarthy second in ProLite. Hornsby. Kyle now will be third in ProLite. Oh man, I gotta look at lap times. See, Ricky Gutierrez, his fast lap was 49.13. How about this? Trey Gibbs on lap 10. See, Ricky Gutierrez in the Pro 2, his fast lap was on lap 4, 49.13. Trey Gibbs' fast lap on the last lap, 50.2. Just a tick over 1 second behind our leader in a Pro 2. Mason McCarthy, 51.08. Robbie Hornsby, 51.16. So Trey Gibbs, fastest ProLite lap. Holy smokes alive. Well, for the last time, let's send the man with the microphone down trackside.
Families off, whatever they did, drifting, all that kind of stuff. They just didn't want me to.
All right. Get your ass up here. Won your thing. Well, explain it. Get. Well, we got one of the Sorensen gang out here where we send Mr. Microphone down trackside. We got one of the Sorensen gang up here. We had your sister, I believe it was, a little bit ago. Now we got you trackside up here in the booth. Talk about the weekend real quick while we send Dave down trackside.
Pretty much just a few days ago, we were at Long Beach Grand Prix. We were watching the Indy cars, Super Stadium trucks, all that stuff. I was competing in Formula Drift Super Motegi and ended up coming out second place. And now I'm out here watching my little brother race. This was an awesome race. We just saw Ricky Gutierrez win in his Pro 2 truck. Trey Gibbs right behind him. But this race was super awesome. Being able to like watch someone flip over, keep driving.
Yeah.
You won't find that anywhere else. But yeah, this is a super awesome event, and glad to be up here.
Well, I find it interesting that you guys were an off-road family prior to this, and all of a sudden now you guys are kind of doing the pavement thing in a few different disciplines, but you're back here in off-road after everything was said and done this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much just always come back. You know, always got to come back to your roots. We're just pushing our little brother up, and hopefully we can get him into a drift car one day.
That's so crazy. Look down trackside, you see Ricky G, Pro 2, right there at the gate, getting ready to come up on the podium, and right behind him is a ProLite. There's a shot of Trey Gibbs for all the fans back at home. Nice close shot of him and some of his crew. But you kind of wish you were back in off-road?
Yeah, so I mean, we have a Pro 2 sitting in the garage right now. We're kind of getting ready. I was talking to Ricky, and he was like, dude, we need to get you out here. Like, I want to be able to like drive with some of my friends, you know, and just pretty much have a good time. But so we're gonna try and get that Pro 2 put back together, come out here, make a few appearances, and see
Did
what
you
we
be
can
at
do.
the next one at Glen Helen?
Well, the motor's pulled out, getting rebuilt right now. So
I got to ask you about your U.S. Air Force deal. How did that come about? Because I know they're really, really big into the snowcross side of things back in the Midwest, and I actually met the general at the time that was signing the checks for all the sponsorship. He goes, you're going to like this. He goes, I love Richard Petty. I love seeing my logo on the 43 car. But this off-road stuff, he was at a torque race a few years ago. He was at a torque race at Redbud in Michigan. And he goes, but this off-road stuff, this is the shit.
yeah, so I mean, like, pretty much it's super cool having the Air Force on board with us this year. They've been partners of Formula Drift for the last 13 years.
Wow.
And like pretty much the main guy showed up. He was like, why aren't we in this more? Like, this is our target demographic. This is the new generation. This is where we need to be. And luckily they picked us.
Well, good deal there. You can see some of the guys are working their way towards the podium. Dave Arnold, you trying to make this interview last as long as possible or what? Get those guys up on the podium.
Man, they're all telling war stories down here right now. So we'll go ahead and get our ProLite drivers up here and talk to them. Trey D. Gibbs. Let's get you on up here. Hornsby and Knott, let's see. We'll go ahead and get the ProLite drivers first. Yeah, ProLites. Let's save the big boys for last.
Hey, Dave, I think you need Trey Gibbs to go up there and stand on the podium for the Pro 2
Yeah,
as well.
we'll put him in second place there and mix it up a little bit.
Dave, let's turn it over to you right now.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Kyle Knott first. And first of all, K&N, $100 because you ran the sticker. Smart man. Kyle, another great year here for you, and starting off the season, a couple podiums.
Yeah, starting off the season strong for this General Tire Competitive Edge ProLite. It was a hell of a race, a lot of roosts from the Pro 2s, and it was fun chasing these guys down. It sucks, Robbie and I got a little tangled up, but glad no one got hurt or no trucks are damaged, but it was a lot of fun out there, and I couldn't do it without my sponsors, General Tire, Competitive Edge, Maxima Racing Oil, Race Glass, Brembo Brakes, Skyline Fabrication, Desolate Motorsports, and all my friends and family, and of course my mom and dad and my amazing girlfriend.
Kyle Knott, everybody, a big round of applause. Third place, ProLite. Horsby, and man, this was a crazy one. I guess you, Kyle, got a little tied up, but how was it running out there with a couple of those Pro 2s?
You know, it is what it is. It's probably better for the fans. I'm not a huge fan of it, especially on the restarts, but I get it. We'll probably make some changes next time, I think. But, you know, huge thank you to everyone, Scat Track, Bergeson's Hegan Air, Toyota of Redlands, everyone that comes out here and helps. Like, it's my wife, she's the best. But you know what? Trey whipped our ass. I'm not happy with it, to be honest. And, you know, I'll go back and do some homework because, like I said, it's not fun unless you can contend. But thank you guys.
Right, Orsley, everybody, great job there. Well, $100 from Off-Road Warehouse. The Mayhem Industries shirt is yours, the chocolate milk. And when's the Pro 2 going to be here? Because, well, it's second in Pro 2 and first in ProLite. Mind blower.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give that one all out to the Mamer and Matag family. They built me one badass truck, and, they made it easy for me. So I just got to go out there and still learning the truck, still trying to figure it out. So, I think for the first race weekend, we got something pretty good up in the works. But, I'm excited to see what we can do the rest of this season. But I got to, again, got to thank the Mamer family so much. They put in a lot of time in this truck, and hopefully it can go out there and perform and do what it can.
Well, an awesome job, and of course there's a great team behind you, and man, that truck was flawless. You guys prepped it well, and sponsors make everything.
Yeah, definitely. The sponsors where it's all at, but that race was gnarly. Wasn't expecting to be up there racing the Pro 2s, so I started chopping and dicing it up with them, and the roost is intense for sure, but it was a great race, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the whole entire family, my dad, the whole pit crew, everyone who gets me out here, Impact, Bill Stein, just pumped.
Trey Gibbs, everybody, first place, but getting for Kyle Knott, Robbie Ormsby, and Trey D. Gibbs standing tall on top of the box in ProLite. We'll go ahead and get their pictures up there, and we'll bring up the Pro 2s. All right, go Mason, and let's get Ricky up here. Damn, that was a heck of a race, boys. So I'm going to go on over here first and talk to Mason McCarthy about this one. And Mason, what a great race out there, always a good time, and a little different racing around with them ProLites out there. It's like we're at least little buzzing bees around me.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun being out there with them, and it's nice to go home an hour early, so definitely cool.
Well, I'll tell you, the live stream, everybody was tuning into this race. This was the race to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the track was awesome, truck ran great, definitely tons of fun, and made some suspension adjustments and sway bar adjustments last night, and definitely made a big difference today.
Well, I know you got some people behind you probably want to thank for this.
Yeah, I just got to thank my dad, the whole crew, Christian, Brian, Jake. Got to thank my girlfriend for coming out to support me, and just everyone who comes out here to watch us race.
Give it up this young man right here, Mason McCarthy, everybody. Great job. I'm going to move it on. I'm going to step up here. Ricky G, baby. Man, the new truck seems like it's dialed in there. But what was up with that little ProLite trying to chase you down?
Yeah, no, last minute they asked if we're all right with the ProLites coming out with us. And, this track is, it's not a really high horsepower track, not a lot of top end. So it was going to be good. It kind of mixes it up a little bit, gives us a little challenge. I know in qualifying they ran like 3/10 faster. So I was like, oh, damn, I might have some work cut out. This is going to be pretty hard. And but, I just tried to stay smooth, consistent. I could always see Trey just charging hard. And I just tried to make no mistakes, and I'm just super stoked to bring home another win.
Well, I know, and it's all about getting ready for that first round, and you're heading back east and going to Antigo, I should say Midwest, but great team behind you. It makes us all happen.
Yeah, the whole crew, man, they've been working so hard in this whole off season. Just got to give a hands down to my crew chief, Charlie. He's right there. He's walking. He's not even listening. Oh, there he is. Look at it. Yeah. Ralph Chadwick, Ryan from Roush, Carter, and Charlie Sleevey, my boy Tyler. I mean, they work their butts off. And like I said, it gives me the chance to do what I need to do to, be the best driver I can and, get seat time and work out. So you guys are awesome. My parents, my dad, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And, my whole all my partners, G Brothers, King Shock, Sparco, Kenda Tires, MPI Innovations, NGK Spark Plugs, Motu Oils. That motor's running so amazing, man. It's in its peak performance right now, and Roush Performance, DVS Shoes, everyone who I forgot. I really want to thank you guys, and Great American Short Course. You guys put on an awesome show.
There he is, Ricky Gutierrez, everybody. The G Brothers up on top of the box. Another great weekend. Congratulations to them. One more time, I'm going to throw it back up to the box with Scott.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a
I was
second.
going to say, wasn't there one more driver
I
out
forgot
there?
Mini Open. Hold on a second. I forgot we got 3. Ryan Venegas, I forgot. He stepped in the ProLite class here and kind of raced with the boys out there, and it was an awesome. You know, I know the Mini Opens and the stocks and, versus that, and you're so much faster. It's kind of fun. That's like the original ProLite, so it had to be fun go racing with those boys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I was telling Lee, I never put my helmet on so tight, tied my shoelaces so tight, went through so many tear-offs. A lot of fun. Mini stocks are fun, but racing with the ProLites and the Pro 2s was definitely like an awesome moment.
Well, I know you probably got some people to thank for being up here.
Yeah, of course. My beautiful wife, Sam, Eric Jacobus, Sid Woods, my spotter, Mike Kishak, who had said, Pro 2 behind you, get ready. So a lot of fun for sure. Bud's Tires, Benchmark Abrasives, Lucas Oil, General Tire, and to Lee and everybody for putting on this awesome event.
All right, that's the last one. Give it up for Ryan Venegas, everybody. Now I'll throw it back up to Scott in the booth to take us home.
Well, thanks a lot, Dave. And again, congratulations to all those guys and all those trucks that are parked right there alongside the fence. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a few viewers back at home. We want to thank you for being a part of our race weekend, both yesterday and today. I'm telling you, the tacos we had this afternoon were absolutely off the hook. I'm thinking we need to drag you to Crandon. We need to drag you to Bark River. We need to drag you to all our races. And in fact, I think I might drag you to Oklahoma to a special track there. But great food this afternoon, and but even better racing from every single class out there this weekend. Thank you so much for being a part of our broadcast.